But we gonna talk about that later afterwards. Hey guys, welcome to Millennials Talk That Ish. As y'all know, I am Monet.
And I'm Nia.
And today's topic is a good one. We're gonna be talking about how men can't take rejection in every aspect, because there's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, walking down the street, they'll try to talk to you, and then if you don't want to talk to them, it's all SMD. They get real disrespectful. Or, as y'all know, there's some instances where they get physical.
In relationships, when the women try to leave. You know, a lot of women have ended up dead, missing.
Yeah.
Because they decided, you know, this is not what I want anymore. And some men just feel like they are entitled to the women and they take their lives.
Yeah.
Simple as breakups, you know, some men can't handle breakups. So we definitely gonna discuss this because this is a problem, and if you watch the news, you've definitely seen it. If you live, especially in like New York, big cities, you've experienced it.
Yes.
So it needs to be addressed.
Have you, like, what story do you have that like stuck out to you?
There's a bunch of stories that I've seen on the news that stuck out to me. One that really stuck with me was well, she's not my coworker anymore. It was a part-time job I used to have. I'm not gonna say her name, but she had a sister. May her soul rest in peace. Who I can't remember if they were married or not. They lived upstate New York, maybe about an hour away, and it's like kind of small town. And the sister was married to this guy. They were together. I know they had kids together, and he was like, I think, a firefighter. And long story short, the girl was like, I guess she regained her confidence. Like, he was a narcissist, to put her down. She ended up starting to lose weight. She ended up getting a job. She was going back to school. Like, she was getting back to being herself. And I don't think he liked it.
Okay.
It has not been proven that he killed her. So I'm going to use the word allegedly a lot, because, you know, I don't want anything to come back to me. But her body was chopped up, and they still to this day, this happened years ago. So I want to say I started that job in 2018, and that's when she told me about it. She's very, very emotional about it. Someday she has like really days where she just break down and we just talk about it. They still have not found her head. That would
oh my gosh,
that would kind of like solidify the case, like, you did this. So according to the children, usually every morning she wakes up, she gets them ready, gets them breakfast, takes them to school. Children stated that they were young, maybe like the beginning stages of them, those like preschool years, maybe around that age. And they stated that they heard like screaming and yelling, things like that. And they were banging on the door like, mommy, mommy. And the dad came out and was like, oh, your mom's sleeping. Like, she's sleeping. Then eventually the story went to like she went on a trip and all kind of stuff. And some other questionable characters in the story. A neighbor that was so-called a good friend of hers. It was some speculation that the neighbor and him were having some kind of situation going on. The sister of the victim knew it was something wrong because they spoke every day. Now all of a sudden, you know, she just disappears. Right. She never strays from her routine. Like, it was very odd. Everyone deep down knows that he did it allegedly. And it is heartbreaking because one piece of evidence I hate to say, they will probably never find.
Yeah.
My coworker, she still, calls a detective, checks up on it because It was a huge case. If I find it, I'll probably post it on the page. And that was something for me because I'm like, that's someone personal. Yeah. That's someone personal.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I may, because I'm very nosy. I may have the person not. Because I just wanted to see it. You know, how's life going? And I did tell my coworker that the person moved on. He is remarried and is living his bestest of lives.
That's who has
in
the
PA.
kids.
He has the kids. Her family tried to get custody of the kids. But because he is the father, he is the father. Why do you rightfully want to take the kids from their father?
There is no proof
that he did. Now, he does have prior cases back in the 90s of domestic violence before he got with his sister. But it still does not determine that he was the one who was responsible for her disappearance. That right there, like, so for me, even growing up, seeing like some of the women in my family in domestic violence relationships, it always, red flags for me are big. Yes. And I'm not talking about like little red flags, like, you know, sometimes you little toxic. I'm talking about those possessive, narcissistic red flags. Like, I could literally have a conversation with someone and tell, oh, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, this is not it, and I will not be a next victim. No. No, because that is scary that someone feels they have that much of a right to you to take your life because you have decided that this is not what's right for you. Now, you have allegedly taken someone from her family and her kids, and it was no way for her to even defend herself because she was a petite woman. You are a firefighter. And that's just like...
That's crazy.
It was no chance.
Yeah.
You know? So when she was really like, all right, like, you know what, this is like not working out. You knew it was coming and you decided, oh, you feel like you're gonna walk away from me? No one walks away from me. If I'm done with you, then I'm done with you, but you don't get to walk away from me. You don't have that right. You don't have that right. That is insane to me. You took someone.
And it's a lot of cases.
And it's a lot of cases.
Like that Tony Wells girl from Brooklyn. It's kind of the same thing. She was on the verge of leaving. And she had left. She moved into a shelter with her baby, I believe. And she was going back to the house to get clothes. And she let her husband know. And I think he wound up stabbing her. And you probably remember their picture. It was a big social media picture going around, and he had her whole face tatted on his back.
I think I do remember that because a lot of people knew them. They were very well known.
And yeah, it was, you know, domestic violence relationship, and yeah, he killed her.
Right.
And it happens a lot.
It does. Like the young lady who said no to her boyfriend's proposal, he killed her, and that was in New Jersey. Or the young lady who a boyfriend dumped her body on the side of the road, and she was pregnant in Queens, because she said, you know, this is not working out for me. I feel like we would be better off co-parenting and not, you know, in a relationship. So you hear a lot about domestic violence.
Yeah.
And people killing their womanly spouses because they're leaving, or, you know, maybe you found another partner and you're married and you feel like, oh, the only way to get out of this is to kill my partner.
Which is crazy.
What in the world? Or some of y'all who like kill the whole family.
And like, y'all don't see nothing wrong with this?
like a lot of those shows, what's that show I occasionally watch? It comes on TV One, I think.
I think I know the show you're talking about.
Yeah, and it really talks about like women who were in, and it mainly focuses on women of color, who were in relationships and everything started off great. Like, it was amazing. Like, oh my God, this is so good. And then it took a drastic turn. But when it took a drastic turn, you were already in, kind of. Like, it's like, I'm in love with you. I'm here with you. I'm going to rock with you. And that's when it, like, got him.
I know the exact show that she's talking about. Cause I remember an episode where the guy burned his ex because she wanted to leave. Went into her job. It was like a Boost Mobile store. Went into her job, poured gasoline on her, and set her on fire. And they had it on camera.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because he wanted to leave. Because she wanted to leave him. There's so many cases of it, and it's just like, but it's so simple. Because if you want to leave, you gonna leave.
Right. But it's when the woman wants to leave that now you guys have a huge problem. It's the rejection for you.
Yeah.
So then your psyche breaks and you feel like this is the way out. If she's gonna leave, then no one else will have her. Death will have her. So we really gotta
and be the mother of their kids.
Yeah.
How can you take away your child's parent? Like, I just never would understand it.
Right.
And then want your child to have some type of connection to you.
So you have caused your child trauma that they may never be able to get over.
Never. Ever.
And I say that even from working in ACS, I had a case where the father killed the mother in front of the child. And, you know, she went into foster care and he used to write her letters and stuff. And it's just like, dude, but you killed her mother in front of her. She's aware. She was 12. You killed her mother. So she was cognitively able to understand what was going on and has a guilt of, oh my God, I could not stop it. So you cannot be upset that your child does not want to have a relationship with you because you killed her mother. You took away the woman who gave her life because she decided, you can't keep putting your hands on me. It's not okay. It's just not okay. I cannot keep doing this in front of our daughter. I don't want her to feel like this is okay. It's not okay. And you know, I know the daughter used to always say, like, her mom used to say, like, you know, I'll do this so that you can have a family. I don't want you to go be a typical stereotype of a broken family. You know, not having a mother and a father. There's so many of us out here who don't have a mother and a father, and I don't want you to have that kind of family. So many women think like that and endure abuse like that for those ideologies. I want to keep my marriage together. I want to keep my family together. It's for the kids. No,
that ain't enough. Now I would never be abused for my kids. I'm not. I'm not. I'd rather be single. I'd rather you see this broken home than you see me get beat by your father.
Because you can't ever say, like, you truly love me, but you would hurt me and break me down so that I feel like I am nothing. So I can adhere to what you want. No. And you know, it also goes back to like low self-esteem and other environmental traumas, family traumas. These are things we know. However, if you are in a situation when you're able to get out, please get out.
As soon as possible. And don't go back.
Yes.
If you experience physical abuse, don't go back.
Any kind of abuse. Too.
Yeah, but you know,
because
they wind up dead.
Break out.
Yeah, of course.
End up killing yourself because you just feel so bad. Like, damn, you right. The world don't need me.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like,
have you experienced things outside, like where guys couldn't take rejection?
That's regular New York thing. And at first I used to be like, oh, you know, it's New York culture. No, that y'all just ignorant. Like, and it's so the level of harassment women go through on the street is really, I mean, to
like
the point,
you said, it's a New York thing.
No, it's not a New York thing. That's everywhere.
I feel like as much.
That's everywhere. I've experienced that.
Okay,
everywhere.
I haven't.
Especially in the United States, when we went to the Bahamas, it's everywhere. Men do not all men, but a lot of men do not know what is appropriate. Some women may like a certain type of attention. I am not one of those women. I also feel like just because you feel like you've encountered women who may like that attention doesn't mean that you give that attention to every woman you come across. That is inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
The grabbing.
Oh, don't touch me.
And then reacting, when I react negatively to you touching me, let me tell you something. Everyone who knows me knows I keep something on me. I have no problem with throwing my hands with anybody, pulling my out on anybody, because you should not be touching me. You should not. You should not be touching me. You should not be touching nobody. You do not know these people.
And then the way that they grab you.
Yeah, be like, yo, mom.
Yeah, like, excuse me?
Like, first of all, you broke my arm.
Like,
My arm. Give it back. That's one.
Like,
Two, do you want to fight?
Exactly. I don't like being touched. I had guys just come and grab my hand, and I'll be like,
Yeah, don't touch my hand.
yeah, don't touch me. But it's the aggressiveness, and it's just like, wait, whoa. But now I want to fight.
And then
So I don't even know you.
Y'all running up from behind. I don't like none of it. I'm not even gonna lie. When men are walking behind me in the street, I stop. I move to the side and I let y'all pass.
Yep.
I do not feel comfortable with even men walking behind me. And no offense to y'all, that's all men for me.
Yeah.
I do not feel comfortable. If I see a group of men on one side of the south, I will cross the street. If y'all on both sides, guess who's walking in the street, baby?
And it's nothing personal. But there's been so many situations.
But when you have been sexually harassed from young, when you start developing, it's like, dude, I dare y'all to take a census of when women first started having men's advance to them.
I promise you it'll be very young.
You can be like, what?
Very
Personally,
young.
for me, that I can remember, it was 10 years of age. I was living down south. I was young.
Me too.
I was young, 10 years of age. And a lot of the men that were young then, that are old now to me and are still trying to talk to me, is baffling. You watch me grow up. And you can some way find me sexually attractive. You see me as a baby. That's not weird to y'all.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people in this area, because I've lived over here, my whole life basically. The older men, they're older than me by like 6+ years.
They be older.
Meaning when I was 10, they was about to be in their 20s.
Right.
They try to talk to me now, and I'm not. It's a little weird.
It's
a little weird, because it's like you watched me.
Grow up.
You watched me from no hips and thighs to hips and thighs. But now that I got the hips and thighs, you think it's okay?
But some of y'all didn't even care when I didn't have the hips.
That's a fact.
That's so crazy to me. Why are you sexually harassing children that's so young?
That's a fact.
I should not feel uncomfortable around certain men at 10 years of age.
Yeah. I used to, it was this one boy, and I thought he was older by like so many years, but now that we're grown, I know he's only older than me by 2. He threw a lighter at me one time because I didn't want to talk to him. He threw a full bottle of water at me one time because I didn't want to talk to him. And that's the type of shit we get for just not wanting to talk to people. To the point where if I decline somebody, I legit have to keep watch as I keep walking. I do not feel like, once I decline somebody, I do not feel like I could walk freely.
No.
I keep
Or you gotta fake it, like I gotta smile and be like, oh no, thank you.
Yup.
Nervously.
I am the nicest to anybody who tries to talk to me at this point.
Because I don't know if you're gonna pull out a gun and shoot me for me saying no, because I'm really not interested. Or the fact that you gotta walk up the block talking on the phone.
Anything.
Or be on FaceTime or something.
What? Don't let me be on the phone with a guy, because I'll dare be like, I'm on the phone with my boyfriend. Mind you, it's my best friend.
Bruh.
Or it's my bro.
Why do we even feel like we need to do that? And I remember on social media, some boy wrote, like, oh, the fact that girls think walking up the block on a cell phone is gonna save them or something, and the girl replied, the fact that you even find that funny and that you feel like it's okay that girls gotta feel they need to walk up the block on the phone for safety. Like, y'all find things funny that's not funny.
Because to them, there's nothing wrong with it.
Until it's your mother or your sister.
Right. In their mind, I really feel like they don't see the problem in the things that men do. Which is like a lot of them.
I don't want to see the problem.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to say all of y'all. Some of y'all understand and y'all realize it. But a lot of guys don't see the problem.
You don't want to see it because then you got to address yourself and all your homeboys. Because there's no way all these women can say, like, everybody damn near I know can say they've been sexual harassed, they've been molested or raped or anything like that, but y'all don't know not one rapist. None of y'all homeboys is a little perverted, little pedo to y'all. None of them. That's weird.
They all are.
No, you don't want to call it out. You don't want to be involved in that manner because that's too deep for you. You don't want to do that. That's what that really is. That's just what it is. No, y'all need to hold your homeboys accountable. Because if it was your sister, your mother, your aunt, somebody, some woman
then
that you really love, you would want them to be held accountable. Stop justifying people's actions on being perverts.
Yeah. Like that girl who got killed a few years ago at Juve, however you say it, because she just declined somebody. As simple as that. She ain't want to. I think she didn't want to dance with him. He took out a gun and shot her.
Yes. And that happens a lot.
Just because she didn't want to dance with him.
Yep.
You gonna shoot me?
Or like when the girls was out maybe a couple of months ago, maybe like 2 months ago, they was out at maybe it was a Dykeman or something.
It was, I believe so.
And she was like, no, thank you. Like, I'm here with my girls, I'm trying to party with my girls. And he went to the car where
to get a gun
and started shooting the place up. Like, bro, I am having brunch. I can't even eat.
I just gotta give you my number.
I can't even eat. That is crazy to me. I cannot sit here and sip on mimosas because you feel you are entitled to me. You don't even know me, but you feel you're entitled to me and my body. It's the entitlement.
Yeah. And y'all wonder why we scared to walk outside. No matter daytime, nighttime, whatever.
Right.
We are us as women are literally scared to walk outside because of stuff like that.
Y'all fears and our fears is two different things.
Yeah.
Two different things.
And don't get me wrong, y'all, hey, things can happen to men. But the fact that we literally, y'all can walk outside and feel like y'all okay sometimes.
Right. A lot of y'all issues, no offense, be with like beef.
Yeah.
And choices you made. I could literally go outside and be sexually harassed. Bro, I'm just going to the corner store. Going to the corner store. Wow.
And don't use the excuse, oh, what was you wearing? Because that shit don't matter.
It don't. I
could have on a big t-shirt and sweats and still be sexually harassed.
For real. And a dad hat, bro. I look exactly how I look now.
And still get harassed. Just because I have a vagina.
The same harassment I would get in a tight skirt is the same harassment I get in sweatpants.
Yep.
It makes no sense. It's like you just don't understand how to compliment without being inappropriate. Like, I don't understand what's even a fascination with ass. Everybody got one. And no offense, women of color always had curvy shapes. Not all, but yes, a lot of them always. So what's the fascination with it now?
No.
Like, dude, it's like they legit will chase you down. Like, bro, don't do that. Don't run up on me. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then I wonder why, especially New York women are so aggressive. It's because you have to be in New York. You have to be aggressive.
Yeah. Because if you're not, certain things happen. I think I was like 15. And like I said, a lot of the guys around where I grew up at, I didn't know that some of them were closer to my age. I thought they were older. I think I was walking down the stairs and he touched my ass and only attitude. I was very young though. So of course I told my father.
I would have too.
My father went looking for him And you know, they did talk, but it was just like, why do I have to go through this just because I have the type of body I have? Why do you feel like you can touch me inappropriately just because I have this body? What? Right. I think I was like 12.
Actually 15.
Well, 15. No, yes, with that one. It's so many things that happen here. I was 12. I would get told, oh, watch her be a hoe when she gets older.
Yeah. You sexualized me before I even understood what the hell that meant.
Like, there's so many things that guys do. And that was from older men.
Yeah.
Those comments. And it's just like, y'all feel like this is okay.
Yeah.
I need to know why. I need a man who, like, even though y'all won't admit to it. Y'all won't admit to it. Because there's so many of y'all. It's so many. It's so many.
No, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's so many of y'all.
It's a lot. How many times you walk down the street and you politely decline? Fuck it. Even if you don't politely decline, now you a bitch. Fuck out of here.
Right?
Bitch.
If you don't say nothing,
ugly. That's why you ugly anyway.
If you don't say nothing, now you gotta be rude because I didn't respond to you.
Nobody care. You stuck up, bitch. All right.
So why the fuck you care? Right. Cause it seems like you care.
But you was trying to talk to me. I'm just trying to vibe out to my fucking iPod. like you like yo, like what's the like I them days in Harlem I used to just be walking the dog, listening to my iPod. Like I was not even trying to talk to none of y'all. Like leave me alone. And here you go. And now I'm gonna tell my dog to bite you because you won't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Like leave me alone. I don't have to talk to you.
I'm gonna tell my dog to bite you.
Yeah, like leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like yo, when I first came back to college from college, walking in Harlem was hard. I don't like attention. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. Even as a grown ass woman, I still have a hard time with compliments. I just do not like attention. So walking down the street for me when I first gained weight it made me not want to come outside.
Okay.
What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you all?
Yeah.
No, really. Why do you feel like making a woman uncomfortable is gratifying to you? What the hell is wrong with you?
After they show that they're uncomfortable.
Because then when I turn around and I'm aggressive, it's a problem. I'm giving you the same aggression you gave me.
Yeah. Yeah. Even through social media. Guys can't take projection.
They damn sure can.
Oh my gosh. I recently, girl, this conversation with this guy was just like, ew. He was so aggressive, and I don't know how he know me. He must have seen me walking, because he was like, you from Gun Hill, all this stuff. He must end it was like, I was been waiting to run into you on social media. Mad aggressive. He kept telling me to humble myself. Calm down. Don't be so arrogant. Mind you, I wasn't even saying nothing. And this is the type of energy that they give in person, though, too. I'm pretty sure if I was to see this man in person, it would be the same thing.
Probably. And why you always want to humble somebody? You humble yourself. Learn how to speak. Enhance your vocabulary.
Because you mad because I asked, where do I know you from?
I have the right to say, who all the hell are you?
Your video, you calling me through Facebook on a video chat.
That's weird. Don't give a fuck. That's weird.
Thank you. And that's what I said to him. He was like, calling me weird as me being corny.
That's weird, bro. That's weird.
I don't know you.
That's like people who poke you on Facebook. That's weird. Like, don't do that.
Never had a conversation with you. Have one mutual friend with him. So that means he's not even from from my side. I don't care where on Gun Hill you from. You ain't from my side. That means I don't know you. We've never had a conversation. You video chatting me through Facebook is weird as fuck.
That is weird. That gives me pervy vibes.
And then want to tell me to humble myself.
I mean,
because I asked
you contacted me. You on my body.
And then put what you doing, baby, like I know you.
Yeah, that's Those are the signs, bro. That's the signs. That's the signs. That's the signs.
He was the man. He was like, we gonna be friends. What? He was like, when we need to go on a date. No, we don't.
I'm not going nowhere with you.
He was like, what block you live on? I'm coming to you now. The fuck? What I look like? You? Yeah, I'm supposed to tell you where I live.
So does that
Like she
work?
said, those are the signs. He the type to fall in love and then want to kill.
Yeah.
Cause girl, I'm gonna show you the
But
conversation.
y'all don't understand how much that happens. And let's really quickly get into dick pics. Dick pic.
Yes.
Who told y'all? Who told y'all? Who told y'all?
If we've never had that conversation, God, that's how I feel. I feel personally.
You
if
need to
we're-
have that conversation.
Yes. If we're not talking sexually to each other, I ain't never sent you nothing. Why do you feel it's okay to send me a random?
And need a randoms. Hey baby, dick pic max. That? Who are you? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call the FBI. This is child pornography. I'm 12.
I had someone do that to me when I had made it clear to him, like, we are just friends. We've never had a sexual conversation. No, nothing. Sends me a dick pic and I just left it there. Just left it there. And then he's like, what, you ain't like it? I ain't asked for it.
I've definitely told some of y'all that your dick is ugly and get the fuck out of my inbox. And y'all know my mouth is reckless. How dare you send that shit to my inbox, that little HIV infested? If you don't get that thing out of my inbox right, you know what? I'm gonna call the police. Because I don't even play with y'all.
Nah, for real. What in y'all mind tell y'all that we just want to see y'all dick? Like,
And then you get mad if I violate. So yeah, you want me to critique it? Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Cause that little mini ting ting you got shooting in my inbox, baby. Get that
and
thing
no,
out of
it
there.
really do be the ones
You mad little.
who got small dicks.
Where's your balls? Get out of my inbox right now. Get out of my inbox. Get out of my inbox.
And yes, that is a form of sexual harassment.
Yes, like what the hell?
That's sexual.
Or even if you just having a casual conversation with somebody and then it's be like boom, a dick pic.
Yeah.
What?
Unless we on that type of time,
You
don't
just
do that.
ruined this in 1.7 seconds. Bro, you did. You did.
I only feel like that's okay if y'all are in the middle of that type of conversation or like that's the person
No,
you're messing with.
you need to ask me if I want that. Don't send me no random dick pic. We could be talking about sex and I could just be wanting to talk about it. That don't
No,
mean
I feel
wanna have your
like
sex.
if y'all have had sex before,
Oh,
I
ask
feel like there's
somebody.
nothing
Like,
wrong with it.
and if you say like, oh, you gonna send me a nude, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then you get where the conversation may be going.
Exactly.
So
That.
don't just send me
Don't just send me no pic.
dick pic, bro. I don't want.
If that's our first conversation about sex, we never had sex. I don't want to see it unless I ask for it.
I don't even like you. Don't show me no dick pic. Like that's very disrespectful. I remember one time it was like at an all-time high. Like it definitely has slowed down for me.
Yeah.
Like people sending me dick pics. Now y'all just in my fucking inbox talking to yourselves.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that one time was like at an all-time high. That and exposing of nudes. Thank God I
Yes.
have not went through that.
Yes.
I also don't really send nudes, and if I do, it's no face, no case.
Right.
But the exposing of nudes was
It was crazy
it's
at one point.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Bro.
but for what?
it was whole like group chats and Facebook groups where y'all were wilding.
And that's what made a lot of women not want to send them.
Yeah.
Like, because it was like, oh, I don't know if you're the type to put it out.
Yeah. That
Like,
could
what if you
ruin
get mad at
somebody's
me?
reputation. That could ruin people's jobs. Like, it's definitely been women who's been fired because, like, your nudes is on the internet. Says you associated with my company. I can't have that being associated with my company.
And I never understood that because this woman trusted you with these personal pictures, and because you upset, once again, because you got rejected in some way, you're going to put them out.
Right.
At that point, I would never, that would turn me off from dating you. If I knew that you did that before, I wouldn't even give you the time of day. Like, at all.
Shit is stupid. That shit is so fucking stupid. And then my thing is, like, y'all be bashing these women for sending nudes. Like, I seen one girl, her and this guy on Facebook was going back and forth. He exposed her nudes. And so she put out a video of him eating her out. And, like, to me, it was weird because I felt like both of them was wrong, right?
Yeah.
But they were, like, praising him, like, but they were bashing her. So hers was just nudes in the mirror, like, you know, I look sexy. Him was a video, But my thing is, so her nudes is disgraceful, but him being okay to being recorded to a sexual act is not. Because he didn't get the same backlash she got, which was weird.
Yeah, because that's worse in my eyes.
It wasn't like he put out the video of like her giving him fellatio, but it was just her of nudes, like back shots, her taking a picture of her from the back, Rayla in the front video, just pictures of vagina. He put out all of those, and she put out one video of him giving her head, and I'm just like,
yeah, that would be enough for me.
I'm like,
because he definitely should get more backlash than she did.
I'm like, I don't feel like it should. That means damn,
or the same at least.
I'm like, but y'all didn't find him corny because they was calling her corny.
She corny for putting out that video,
corny,
but
she was petty.
He's not.
Supposedly it was girls in his inbox like, oh, I saw the video of you. What's up? It was a whole different response versus what her. The men that was in her inbox was like, oh yeah, bitch, like, oh, you a slut, what's up? You want to come suck my dick? Wow. Versus when they got to him like, nah, that's my man, nah, like, y'all weird.
That is weird.
Y'all weird.
That is odd.
Y'all really weird.
I'm trying to understand, cause what? That is way worse.
Like, it was like, oh, well, this is just a video of my man's eating his girl out. But okay, so then those are just nudes that she was sending her man.
Exactly.
So what is the difference, bro?
Cause in that case, it's the same. It's the same. His, honestly, the video is way worse than some nudes.
Would it not be the same then? I would like that.
I will always rather.
And if you call her
a video,
if she's so called a hoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was eating a hoe out with no protection.
Exactly.
So, what does that say for you? I mean,
your face was all in it.
So, what does that say for you? Like that's what I just don't be understanding about.
It's a man's logic.
Nah, y'all weird, bro.
It's the double standard.
I really don't be want to date. I'm not even gonna hold you because that shit be just too much work. Like y'all just.
Because you never know.
Y'all weird. Y'all really, really, really weird. Like,
yeah.
Y'all be so obsessed with some person. As soon as like y'all don't get along, that's when everybody feel like they want to violate. They want to tell secrets. They want to send news. They want to act crazy. Be popping up at y'all like, what the?
And we too old for that.
Yeah. Especially y'all.
We too old for stuff like that.
You know, now I'm pulling the cops on you. I don't got time for nothing.
You pop up on me.
I ain't got time for no drama, bro. I'm dead calling the cops. Women, don't be afraid to call the cops. That shit is not love. And I'm going to let y'all know that now. That, oh, I'm going to kill you, all that. Mm-hmm. You can ask her. I dubbed somebody who I knew for mad years. Yep. Because he called my phone on some, I'm going to kill. Who you going to kill?
Yup.
Oh, I don't even play like that. I don't play like that at all. I don't find that attractive at all.
I threatened my ex because he was like, I'm popping up at your door. Oh, okay. I'm a cop caller.
I am a cop caller.
Don't do it. Don't pop up at my door.
So if you feel like you're going to do that, I'm going to utilize the taxes I pay to the police.
Yup.
And I'm going to call.
Yup. You pop up at my door.
I don't care that
after we just got into an argument, a bad argument too. Oh.
Come on, baby.
Promise you the cops will be here for you too.
Come on, because you're going to jail and I'm pressing charges to the fullest extent of the law.
And I think people really think that I be playing when I say that. Like I will go through with it.
I'm not. Ain't that much care in the world. That is not love. That is obsession. That is codependency. Mm-hmm. That is not love. That is not healthy. Mm-hmm. For someone to feel like they threatening you and you feel like, oh my God, they must really care. They don't. They're toxic. Oh, and their toxic is deep. And
deeper than I have patience for.
No, for real. You're going to jail, buddy. I'm letting you know that now. You're going to jail. Because I'm not doing it. Nobody is worth the headache. That is no. So when you get rejected, you catch him for doing something and you feel like, I'm ready to leave. Mm-hmm. And then you feel like you want to pop up at my house, pop up at my job.
Anything. Pop up anywhere that you know I'm going to be
Call my phone 17,000 times from different numbers because I probably done blocked you. Yeah. That's not the type of love all of us like. I'm not okay with a lot of that.
I don't want that.
I don't want someone who's obsessed with me. I don't want you to be crazy in love with me. That is dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want you. Not even just a little bit. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I detach myself from people.
Real quick.
That whole hanging on to people, I don't know how that feels.
Me either.
I don't know what that feels like because I'm under a few weeks I can kind of detach myself.
I give myself 24 hours. I'm not gonna hold you. I just feel like human species is not worth me being eternally sad. Like for what? For what? Hi, hello. You were great. You were cool.
Yeah.
We did not work out.
And now I'm on to the next.
But one thing I always tell myself, some bad bitch. Okay. I don't care. I'm a good woman.
Yeah.
You know? I'm a real commodity, so that it is what it is, and I'm actually
during this
happier alone. So that's something with me that probably makes it easier for me to detach.
Yes. I'm happier alone.
I'm really okay with that. Like I do activities by myself all the time and it's not weird to me. So with that being said, you know.
And I think that's the problem when you're happy single.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to be happy single.
No, and that's why they stay in relationships they don't want to be in. Because they don't know how to be alone. Like fully, really alone by themselves. They're codependent and that shit is not healthy.
Not at all.
It's not. I don't never want someone to be that obsessed with me. And that's why I always say it's probably good to live alone before you be in a relationship. Like to move in with somebody. It's a good idea to live alone. Just so you can get that little freedom. Even if it's for a couple of 6 months to a year.
Right.
You get that little, alright. Versus you living with someone and jumping into an apartment of living with someone. And it's like, damn, I'm always around somebody.
You know, that's what I have to tell baby daddy. Because, you know.
Yeah.
We talk about it, but I'd be like, nah, I want you to have your own first.
Right.
Because I feel like it, like she said, it's good for everybody. Like,
it's just healthy, I feel like. It's healthy. Because then when you get so far in your relationship, you be like, damn, I really need some space.
And you never was able to get that space.
Here. Breathing. Blinking. You're here. Blinking again. Why are you blinking so loud?
I think that's why everybody, like, even married couples need a space in their house that is specifically just for them.
Yeah. I will have my own space in my I don't give a damn. I will have
men, have your man cave.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Women, whatever you want to call them, your
shit.
women, yes. Have it. And it personalized to you to where that is your piece. Because I feel like everybody needs it.
Yes.
You always only hear of men having a man cave, but it's like, okay, what about women?
Right.
Because we deserve that same type of peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I know what I'm going to have my own little room. I'm going to have it set up how I like it. And
damn right.
you better not
I
come
ain't
in
gonna
here.
hold you. I'm going to really have a she shed. Like, if I live in a house, my thing going to be in the backyard. I'm going to turn it into a bar and lounge for me and my friends. And no men are allowed in there.
Facts.
And I wholeheartedly mean that.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty much.
we got a living room. The fuck you need to be in my she shed for? I'm not gonna come in here to no dinner.
Right, when I'm in here, this is not for you to be in here with me.
No. I probably gonna be sleeping there some days when you get on my nerves. Like,
no, for real. That is my space. Just like the man cave is just for you and your boys.
Yeah.
The most you might want me to come in there and do is bring you a snack.
Exactly. I'll bring you a couple of beds. That's about it. I ain't staying in there.
Right, I'm gonna let you have that.
Because you ain't gonna be able to, you ain't not invited in my space, and my space gonna look better. So, anyway, we guys are way off topic. But y'all know, seriously, with the rejection, know that it is so serious. It's a big problem. I need everyone to understand boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay if someone is not okay with wanting your affection or your love or whatever the case may be, your time. They do not have to accept it. You are not entitled to anyone. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you even do something nice for someone. Many of us feel like we are entitled because we did something for someone. Technically, we are not. We are not. I know it sounds like, oh my God, that's so messed up. Yes, it is.
It is the truth.
But it is the truth. Learn to let go.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all gotta work on yourselves, and y'all got some hectic journeys ahead of y'all. But you need to do it. Because the toxic, it is pouring out of your pores.
Oh, goodness.
You need to exfoliate. Okay?
I can't stand that.
Except the word no. No is the same in damn near every language. I think everyone.
Yeah.
Every language. No. No. No.
Bitch.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it'd be like, no. Like, no. 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 No, papi, no. Okay? No. To be all, no. No. Nah.
I'm gonna stop her for y'all.
Because y'all get on my nerves. Y'all really do with the shit outside. Y'all need to stop. Seriously. Stop it. Like a little raggedy stuff. Y'all they be getting on my nerves outside.
No,
I just be want to go grocery shopping. That's it.
ooh, baby. And it's just, you don't know me.
You
just,
don't know me.
Just tell me I'm pretty and let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you.
Exactly. I respect those. It's a lot of, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of guys who would that be like, oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep it moving. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's that simple. You want to talk to me? If I decline, just take it.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it.
I agree.
But that is all for today.
Yes.
We probably don't come back on this topic in another episode like we always do because we never stay on topic.
So what? And what y'all
right,
do?
that's what y'all like. We just a bunch of mixture of different things. But that is all for today. As y'all know, we here every Thursday. Nia, say your line, girl.
Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share and comment what like the style. Later, guys.